Monster loves you. Roar, roar. Hey good lookins, what's cookins? Today for you lovely people, I'm playing an interactive storybook game called Monster Loves You. I'll take you through the adventure of shaping and designing my own monster. It's a pretty short game. It should only take sort of 1 or 2 or maybe 3 episodes. I'll sort of read out the story as we go along, make the choices as we go along, try and shape into the awesomest monster possible. I'm already quite an awesome monster. Roar! See, that was really scary. Okay, thinking about it, we probably do need to play this game so I can be a scary monster because I'm not good at that. Let's get started. Help me begin your story. How does it go again? Long ago, deep in the forest monsters called the Whale Mist, there was the monster village of Omen. You are born from slime that holds the memory of monsters, known for their actions and attitude. We're totally butt-kicking monsters who are awesome. You're not awake yet, but soon your first eye will open. Your simple dreams will give way to life itself. You dream of fighting and eating and screaming, facing frightening enemies unafraid, protecting innocent monsters from harm. We're going to go with protecting innocent monsters from harm. I'm going to be like the ruler of all of the monsters, just band together a whole massive army so that we can go out and scare all the little children all over the world. There we go. Your body is turning and twisting, growing solid in the middle of a great vat of green slime. It's time to be born! Okay, I'll click that button because I'd much like that. That would be awesome if I could actually be born. It would be hard to do anything if I didn't exist. So these are the 5 categories that we can shape our monster into. You've got bravery, which is the capacity to overcome fear and intimidation. One demonstrates bravery through courageous actions. And we've got cleverness, wit, brain. It's about how strong your mind is and how well you can suss out non-violent solutions to problems. And we've got ferocity. Sometimes you need to be cruel. Can you bring yourself to tear a wolf apart with your claws to show you're a monster? How about its cubs? We've got honesty. Honest monsters are known for their truthfulness, loyalty, and commitment to justice. If you're known for honesty, others will trust you more. And we've got kindness, which we've already got points in. Kindness is the genuine desire to help others without expectation of reward. Healers tend to be kind. Okay, so we can shape our monster into a bit of a healer, I think. That would actually be quite cool. It would become sort of the healer, leader of the army, who just makes sure all the other monsters are awesome. You awaken in the thawing season, when the ground is soft and wet. Onwards! Your eye is open. You're a morsel, just barely born. You float in the spawning vat. Dozens of other morsels are exploring, flailing, and stealing food from each other. Let's try and flip our flippers. Do we have flippers? I'm not sure what we look like at this stage, but we're trying some around, see if we can get a feel for the vat. Another morsel swims towards you. It opens its mouth to show a set of small, sharp teeth. It bites you. That's intolerable. I will be the ruler of all the monsters. I will not stand for treason. I will send you to the dungeons. You pause, unable to believe that another morsel is trying to eat you. After a moment, you snap out of it and start to move again. Here we go. Now this will be a test of my leadership, I'll be sort of a bard. I'll rally them all together. I'll unite the other morsels to repel this attacking traitor. You speak. Your words are simple, but some of the morsels understand you. They converge on the biter. This aggression will not stand. Your tiny, slimy flotilla frightens the bad morsel away. It retreats to the far end of the spawning vat. So there we go, that's our first traitor stopped. I will definitely be the ruler of all the monsters. Everyone will bow to me. So let's patrol the vat and look for any more trouble, any other morsels that don't want me to rule them. Splash! Flutter! Splish! Squeak! Another morsel is too weak to swim properly. It's sinking toward the bottom of the spawning vat. Now we can ignore it and just say, well, you know, that happens. Or we can actually do something about it. Let's be active. That's terrible. We're gonna help him out. You feel a deep sense of injustice at the smaller morsel's impending demise. If only you could do something about it. Conveniently, there's a do something about it button, so we'll click that. You swim to the morsel, determined to act. And we can go straight away and try and push him. Or we can try and think of something else. Oh, he's drowning, Come on, we gotta help him straight away. Let's just go into this. As you push up, the morsel's dead weight forces you down. your legs come to rest against the bottom of the spawning vat, and they begin to squish. Well, just keep pushing. Come on, we can do this. We can do this. I'm not giving up. Your feet are breaking up among the solid clumps on the floor of the vat. I kind of have no feet now, but no, we can save him. We can save him. I have faith. Your legs are gone, but you stretch your arms and body, changing your slimy shape to hold the other morsel up to the surface of the slime. So I think we saved the other guy, but I am kind of missing half my body now. Don't grieve. It's logical. The needs of any one monster are as important. Your body dissolves as you push one last time. The other morsel breaks apart. So okay. So both of us are now kind of exploded. The two dissolving morsels reach for each other. They come together in a single mass. A new morsel. Oh my gosh, you two are, and always will be, one! We've done the fusion dance, we've fused together and increased our power level! We're an awesome monster now, we're even awesomer than we started. This is awesome. You have grown too big for the spawning vat. You must move on to the next stage of life and become a monsterling. Do you have any advice? Well, you're going to get into some trouble, which is great. Exercise your bravery, cleverness, ferocity, kindness, and honesty. What kind of monster will you be? To the Brood Cave and to adventure! There we go. So we're out of the spawning vats. We are now a monsterling. We got some points in bravery, got some points in honesty, got some points in kindness. We're not very ferocious. I'm not good at being a scary monster. Didn't think I would be. But we can at least rally the other ones and be quite awesome as a ruler. We've got 8 days left. What does that mean? The top bit shows how many days you have left until the next stage of life, and the bottom shows how many respect points you've amassed. So we have no respect at the moment, but we get some, So let's go on our first adventure. We've got loads to choose from. What shall we do? Shall we go straight into a fight? Shall we see if we can get that ferocity score up? Try and be a bit awesomer, scary. Let's go. Blistry climbs on top of the lichen pile. She refuses to let any other monsterling eat, proclaiming herself ruler of the lichen pile. Blistry! See, your first mistake is thinking you're the ruler. I'm the ruler, monsterling here. So I'm just gonna charge straight at you. Kapow. You charge at Blistry like a whirling ball of claws. Your ferocity is so manifest that as she leaps down and glides away, she nearly soils herself. Now you can be the ruler of the lichen pile. Yay! My first territory claimed. Let's go on another adventure. We got 7 more to choose. We can go for snake. It's a snake. What's that noise from the spawning vat? Let's go and see. You rush over. A big snake is eating helpless morsels. They moan and cry, but it doesn't stop. Oh. Oh, I can't just sit back and let that happen. Let's get into another fight. Let's try and beat up the snake. You puff yourself up and approach the snake. It glances at you, then swallows another morsel whole. I'm gonna stand between the snake and the morsels. These morsels are mine. The snake can't have them. When the snake sees your claws, it turns and slithers away. Yeah, I practiced these claws with Blistry. You should be scared of these. I'll calm everyone else down. I'd let them know that it's all fine now. I'm here. Everything's fine. Spend a while with the morsels, cooing to them and helping them back into the vat. There we go. Right, we got 6 more adventures. What should we choose? We will help out the injured one, it looks like. Looks like someone's broken his arm. Let's help that out. Elder Jaggery walks into the cave, rocking from foot to foot. He howls and slams into a wall, then falls unmoving to the floor. Monsterlings scatter away from his still form. No, someone's got to help him. You creep over, afraid but determined, and see a human's metal knife stuck in Jaggery's back. He's leaking from the wound. You think he might die before help can get here. Let's just pull it out. Pull out the knife. Come on. We can save him. Yeah, we got neurosurgery points. What? You grasp the knife in your little claws and pull, then rock it back and forth and pull some more. A gush of red covers you, but Jaggery starts to breathe normally. Yay, we saved him! We learnt some neurosurgery there, apparently. That's a score that isn't on the list, but we got some points for that. Let's go on another adventure. Ooh, Ah, that looks like what's our bravery score? Our bravery score is actually our highest, so we should try and find something to boost our cleverness. So we shall. That guy looks a bit confused and doesn't know what's going on, so we're trying to see if we can be clever and figure something out. You're chatting with Gobclaws and Blistery when a foul stench wafts in. Wafts in? Monsterlings all over the cave are shivering and holding their noses. Yuck! What is it? It's Blots! Gobclaws says someone's got to tell him he stinks, but not the way monsters should. Blots sees your group and makes his way over. Gobclaws and Blistery retreat. Blots, you got a bit of a stink on you, buddy. I mean, you know, monsters, some of them are supposed to stink. That's fine, that's normal. But you're scaring away the other monsterlings. That's how bad it is, okay? There we go. I spread my claws in a friendly way, and Blots sits next to you. Blots pouts. Why did they run away? Okay, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't tell him that he stinks. I'll lie a little bit. No, we make up a clever story. We gotta boost up the cleverness. Let's see if we can do this. You begin to tell the story of the cleanest monster, a shining paragon of hygiene and delightful scents. You can almost hear the sounds of bathing. Blots is enraptured by the story. Keep going. You end with, but I only made up the cleanest monster, who is not you. You stink, Blots. We need to wash you. And you do. Problem solved. Yay! Good. Good. We solved that problem without lying. And just let him know that he stinks a little bit. So we got some cleverness points for that. We got 4 more adventures. Halfway towards becoming an adolescent. Firm up your personality as much as you can. We shall choose the hand. Nash Nash spies a delicious mousehead mushroom. Mine! She plucks it from the floor, but it tumbles from her claws and bounces into a dark crevice in the wall. I need to get that mushroom. I need to... Oh, it's a new mushroom. I've never heard of mousehead mushrooms before. I have to get that. But how? We can fish it out with something sticky. We can crawl inside and get the mushroom ourselves. Or we can offer to help Nash Nash to get the mushroom back. Well, yeah. So, 2 heads are better than 1. Let's get some help and try and figure it out together. Okay, hold my feet. Nash Nash dives into the crevice and immediately becomes stuck. You pull her out, along with the mushroom, and she shares it with you. Yay! That was probably the best solution for that. So what do we need? Honesty. Honesty is what we're lacking. So let's go on a mystery. Let's find out what this mystery footprint belongs to. You and Nash Nash spot Blistery. I can't say these names. You and Nash Nash spot Blistery and Smark playing a game. Nash Nash says, I got an idea. I need some more information on their profiles so I can figure out their weaknesses. Blistery thinks she knows everything. Smark never talks, but he can climb like he's half lizard and half spider. They're close friends. Got it. You and Nash Nash spot Blistery and Smark playing a game. So what's the idea? Nash Nash says, look at the mushrooms all over the place. I hear they're tasty and they won't miss a few if we take them. What's so special about these mushrooms? I need to know everything about all of the mushrooms. Nash Nash grumbles. Why do they have to be special? Isn't being tasty enough? Why do you hate delicious things? Calm down, Nash Nash. I'm sorry. I was just needed to know. Well, I'm not a thief. I'm not a thief. That's going to boost up my honesty if I don't be a thief, right? Yay, there we go. Nash Nash hisses. Gutless slime. Smark and Blistery look up at the noise, then return to their game. I'm just gonna walk away. Nash Nash can be an idiot. There we go. You spare Nash Nash a lecture this time. She hoots at your retreating back, clearly failing to appreciate the favour. Ah well, she'll come around. We're all still monsterlings. We haven't hit adolescence yet, so we're all still a bit childish, monsterlingish. But we get there. Right, let's go for the food. Hamrag, an older monster, brings a big sack full of squirming rats into the cave. As he heads for the spawning vat, he trips, and all the rats spill out onto the floor. Let's try and help him catch him. Try and become a bit more of a nimble monster, because at the moment I think we're just a big sort of pudgy slime. But that's fine. You race this way and that, catching rats and tossing them into Hamrag's bag. He pats you on the back. Let's accept his praise. Hamrag says, nicely done. You could have just eaten them, but you saved them for everyone. You might be worth raising after all. Hamrag gives you an extra rat to eat. We got some respect for that. We're getting close to becoming the leader. We got one more adventure. What one should we go for? Should we go for the puddle? The shield? Or the guy that's like, ah! We go for the guy that's like, ah! Good. 3 gangly adolescent monsters wander into the cave and start poking Gobclaws with sticks. She tries to get away, but they surround her. Blistery starts to cry. I'll get involved and I'll stop the bullying. You approach to the conflict. No way you can fight them all. I can either convince them with words, I can convince them with my claws, or I can use the others to distract them. Yeah, we do the whole thing. Yeah, I'm going to be the leader. I'm going to prove that I can be the leader and get a whole army. A mini army at the moment, but an army nonetheless. Blotz and Smark run at the bullies from one side. As they turn and laugh at the little monsterlings attacking them, you slam into their backs with your claws out. Startled and afraid, they flee. We did it! Awesome! Okay, we're actually pretty well rounded. We have some pretty good score across the board. Honesty is the one we have least in. I think that's it. Yes, you wake up and find that you're no longer a little monsterling. You're growing up! Wow. Elder Marinus calls the oldest monsterlings to gather in a group. You're one of the oldest ones now, so you should join them. She looks grave. Let's go with her. Marina shuffles down the long tunnel, turning this way and that among dozens of forking passages. Let's get going. Marina stops in a warm, humid chamber with a pit in the floor. She points to the pit, which seethes with thick mist. Let's jump straight in. Bravery points! You fall and you fall some more. And fall and you're falling. And other monsters are falling. Some of them are crying. You can't see through the mist. Or is it fog? Maybe clouds? Moans and groans and whispering screams. Where am I? I must be somewhere. You land on smooth, flat stone. Despite the swirling vapour, the floor is dry as bone. That rhymed. You hear other monsterlings breathing nearby. Some of them are still above you, falling. We'll try and cushion the fall and try and save as many as we can. I'll need all those recruits for my army. You don't see who you helped. Whoever it is rolls away into the thick fog without saying a word. That's fine, we saved him at least. You rejoin some of the monsterlings at the edge of the mist. There are more passages out of here than you can count. Some monsterlings begin to panic, while others look determined. Let's take charge, I'm going to be the leader. The other monsterlings watch you, curious. Onwards! You strike out with courage and confidence. The other monsterlings follow you. Choosing turns and forks at random, you soon walk into a cave full of even thicker mist. The chamber swirls with mist, smoke, fog, vapour, except it's not any of those things, it's ghosts! Jinkies! Hundreds of them, large and small, they're everywhere. Spooky. Gosh, one by one the pale ghosts begin to turn their attention to you. Their eyes glow different colours. Zoiks! We stand fast, we're awesome, come on. I ain't afraid of no ghost. The ghosts speak in many voices, all hollow and distant, all in unison. They ask you, do you fear? No! No, I don't. I ain't afraid of you. I just said that. I'm going to attack you. This might not work so well. You're ghosts, but I'm going to try and swipe my claws at you. You scream and leap. The ghosts are insubstantial, swirling around your claws like nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Stupid spectral monsters. Amazing. Amazing. This game has a Simpsons reference, and it set me up perfectly. That was awesome. They laugh at you and prove that they're not entirely untouchable. Thin tendrils of mist circle your throat and begin to squeeze. So let's pass out, because that's the only option. End of Monsterlinghood. We are very, 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 very kind, quite brave, quite ferocious actually, surprisingly, and a little bit of cleverness and honesty. And we got 5% respect. So that's it. Monsterlinghood done. Onwards into adolescence.